Alright, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Salakia, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. I want to give first and foremost all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. This is the brother of Baka, La Walam, here with a hopeful, edifying video for the body of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that I learned the truth from, the men of GMS, and the brethren with the like-minded doctrine, and to the Akim and Aqua, I say to you, Shalom. I have a video here, it's an interview with this guy Boosie, rapper Boosie. He's basically talking about tattoos and specifically tattooing of the face. And this is a custom that's big in our nation. You know, basically is being promoted by the rap game, the rap itself, the rap lifestyle promotes nothing but wickedness all together. It also promotes this tattooing. That's big in our culture because a lot, our young men, they are influenced and they look up to these celebrities or whatever, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna just let the video play just a bit, just to hear what he has to say about the tattooing.
Job, some whatever minimum wage job. He didn't get the job. After he didn't get it, he went straight to the tattoo parlor, got his face tatted up, and said,
Oh well, he's talking about this guy called Little Uzi Vert, the guy that got a $24 million diamond in the middle of his forehead. I think $25 million diamond in his forehead, and yeah, I just want to make it clear who they are having this discussion about.
These face tats are going to prevent me from having to go get another job because no one's going to hire me. So this music's just going to work no matter what. And it worked out for him. Worked out. Takes a lot of guts to tattoo your face when you haven't sold a single record.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. He had it mapped out.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing that you're 10 times platinum. You could tour forever. Your royalties gonna come, whatever, and you're just gonna start to, and you're Lil Wayne essentially. Lil Wayne could tat up his face, and it doesn't matter.
Right.
He's always gonna get a check no matter what for being Lil Wayne.
Right.
But to be sitting there applying for minimum wage jobs, and you're so sure of yourself, you're so sure of your ability that you're gonna make sure that you can't work in a regular job anymore, and you go make this music shit work, even though you've got 100 streams, and you haven't sold a single record, you haven't done a single paid show. Man, you gotta salute that.
I would never tat my face, man. I would never.
Nah,
man, I've seen too many people in court, bro, coming up, I've seen judges treat people different, with face tattoos. So that always stuck with me ever since I've been going to court a long time, even seeing my uncles go to court, even being small, and people who look like that, the judge treated them different. So
yeah, facts.
Yeah, I just want to stop it there. Basically, they go into how this a lot of these rappers or entertainers they got tattooing, bro. Like they are basically the leaders of our people. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that out of Isaiah 9:16, because our people they look up to like I was stating earlier that our young men, even to older some older men too, they look up to these entertainers, rappers, and whatsoever, and then a lot of them, no matter what industry they're a part of, they have tattooing and everything. But I want to get this out of Isaiah 9:16. Isaiah 9:16, and it reads, for the leaders of this people caused them to err, and that Salaki, and they that are led of them are destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Also, it goes into my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You know, because they don't have any understanding. People doesn't have any understanding of the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, or just Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai altogether. You know, and I'm gonna read it again. It says Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. You know, our people living a destructive lifestyle, being led by, you know, blind leaders of the blind, like like Hamashiach said. You know, the blind leaders of the blind. They if the blind lead the blind, they both gonna fall in a ditch. You know, roughly paraphrasing. And I also want to get it out of Leviticus. No, no. Before I get that, well, yeah, I get it. Leviticus, the actual law that talks about the tattooing that is forbidden. Leviticus 19 and 28. Leviticus 19 and verse 28, and it reads, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh. You know, basically that goes into the tattooing, and it says in the other translation right beside it, it says, do not cut your body for the dead, and do not mark your skin with tattoos. I am Yahweh. So that basically talks, you know, they have loved ones or whatever, you know, close friends or whatever pass away, they get those RIP tattoos. That's it's basically talking right there. It's a blatant disregard to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, you don't supposed to get any tattoos. And you know, a lot of our people, you know, they get loved ones that pass away. You know, they get the even this so-called Jesus character, they get that tattoo. He's supposed to be, he's supposed to die. He said, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead." You know, that's a cutting in your flesh for the dead. You getting RIP tattoos. You know, a lot of people got those. Um, just like the scripture said, our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And also, I want to get, you know, because I used to have, you know, at one point, you know, I got tattoos too. You know, I know a lot of brothers out there too had tattoos, but you know, we repented from that, and you know, so that's not nothing that anyone can't repent from. But you know, but if you're led by that lifestyle, you're gonna it's just a path of destruction. No matter what comes out of it, it's all destruction. And I want to get that out of Ephesians 2, Ephesians 2 verse 1 at the top, and it reads, and ye have quickened, Salakia, Ephesians 2 and 2, and it reads, wherein in past time ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, and the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. See that prince, you know, at one point, like I was mentioning earlier, we all walked in the course of this world. We all was doing the things of the worldly things, talking about the brethren. You know, we walked doing the things that people still do today, but Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai woke us up to the truth, you know. So that's just evidence that we also was living a lifestyle, you know, of the world that a lot of people are living today. Like when you mention things like celebrating these holidays, these pagan holidays, and eating abominable food and dead people. Some people make comments like, didn't you used to do this, that, and the third?" Well, I'll be like, you know, the answer is yes. You know, the answer is yes, because just like it says in Ephesians 2, verse 2, it says, wherein Slakia, wherein in times past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, and the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. See, the prince of the power of the air is what? They control your airways, your frequencies, your radio waves, your TV waves that you see the picture TVs on, that you can see these movies and these celebrities on, that calls our people, these leaders that calls our people to air. That's the prince of the power. That's the prince of the power of the air, which is none other than Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. A devil, that's him. He controls all these things, man. He controls the networks. He controls these corporations, these and yeah, like I said, these networks and all these state radio stations, TV stations. For the most part, Esau Edom controls it. He controls. He's the top. He's the CEO. He's the he owns the whole thing. That's basically what I want to get. The children. You know what I'm saying? And the spirit that works now in the children of disobedience. So whoever's walking in the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, you being influenced by this witchcraft that you see on your media, the TV. You know, you walking in the course of this perverted lifestyle of this world that this world is ran by the devil, which is none other than Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. If you living according to his rules and his policies, um you're the children. You're basically the children of disobedience. And I'm gonna just read it again and skip to verse 3. Wherein in times past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, which is your frequencies, your airwaves, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. That's the children of disobedience is the Edomites. And the two thirds of Israel, among who also we all had our conversation in times past in the lust of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature the children of wrath, even as others. See, that's what it says there. We was by nature, by doing these things, in times past, fulfilling our lusts and desires, you know, whatever comes to our mind that we want to just do, we was doing, you know, we're by that nature, carnal nature, we were children of wrath. That the Most High was going to, Most High put His wrath upon us. That's what we was living in, even as others. Which is the heathen. But and it also goes to the 2/3. At 2/3. That's twofold. That's twofold meaning. But yeah, I hope the body of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah was edifying by this short video. I'm gonna say call Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakakadash, and double honors again to the elders and the apostles that I learned this truth from, the men at GMS, and the brethren with the like-minded doctrine, and to the Akim and to the Aqua, I say to you, Shalom, and Wa Ababa Bo.